I'm Joe Agostinelli, Social Media Manager at Greenway Health, and this is another episode of our podcast, Putting Possibility into Practice. And today I am joined by Carol Miner, Manager of Product Management here at Greenway Health. And Carol and I will be discussing the upcoming release of Intergy version 11.20 and some of the features that customers can look forward to finding in version 11.20. So I welcome Carol to the podcast. First time that she has appeared on our podcast. So welcome aboard, Carol.
Good morning, Joe.
Carol, let's talk about some of the enhanced features coming in Intergy version 11.20.
We've made a lot of changes in 11.20, specifically around the functionality for eligibility. So it's really important for our customers to have accurate eligibility information so that they can collect the appropriate copays and deductibles from their patients. Knowing that information up front gives them time also to address issues with the eligibility. If a patient is no longer eligible or there's some mismatch of information, it gives them time before the patient comes into the visit to actually correct the information. So we've added a lot of functionality around the summary screen, the detail view, how they can actually see the plan status more effectively, see the plan effective dates up front, any errors in the transmission date, and then having a screen specifically for manually entering the eligibility information. Some of our insurance companies don't always provide complete information through the electronic eligibility, so our sites still have to call the insurance company to get the information. Up until now, they didn't have anywhere to record it in a discrete, efficient manner. So we've added a manual eligibility screen to Intergy so that they can accurately record that information. We also did some work around the default payment types. This is a direct result of customer feedback that we got. In the past, everybody wrote checks when they were making their payments at the doctor's office. Most people don't even know where their checkbook is if they even get paper checks, but Intergy was still defaulting the payment method to checks. So we made a very simple change that's going to have a lot of efficiencies for our customers. They'll now be able to specify what their default payment method is. So instead of check, they can set it to credit card or even cash. And that's going to reduce the number of times that they have to drop down and make an alternate selection.
And you mentioned it in the answer to that question, but a lot of the features that we provide in updates, not just really to this product solution, but a number of our product solutions are a direct result of customer feedback, correct?
Absolutely. We look at the ideas on a constant basis to see what our customers are requesting. We see what's coming in through cases as well through support so that we know what our customers are needing. And also just from talking to our customers and hearing their frustrations.
And Carol, when are these updates scheduled to roll out, and how do updates roll out to customers?
So version 11.20 is going to be available to our Intergy customers beginning in September. They'll get a notification that the upgrade is available for them. They can log in. They'll be able to, our remote monitoring system will actually do a check of their system to make sure that their system meets the requirements for the update. Once they go through that automated requirement, then the case is going to automatically be generated for their upgrade to take place.
Do customers need to upgrade their versions? Not everyone likes changes, and even though some of the features that we've talked about are a direct response to customer feedback, what if a practice does not want to upgrade? Why would you tell them that they should take advantage of this upgrade?
Not all customers are required to upgrade, that is true. However, without upgrading to the most current functionality, they don't have any way of guaranteeing that they're on the most current version for their certification and their regulatory changes that may be required in their practice.
And what is the update process like? Maybe we have a new customer on Intergy who hasn't gone through that update process. What's the process like for customers who want to upgrade?
So all they have to do is go to My Greenway log in and they'll see a message that a new version of Intergy is available, and they can actually click on the button that says upgrade request. Once they kick off that upgrade request, it's going to automatically check their system to make sure that their servers are in good shape and all of their configuration is ready for them to receive the upgrade. Once it determines whether or not their system is ready for the upgrade, it's going to automatically generate a case that will go out to support, and the support will be able to see whether or not their check was pass or fail. And if the check goes into the queue as a pass, then updates are pushed out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if for some reason the check comes back as a failure, then one of our support team members are going to reach out to the site to resolve those issues.
And then how often are updates made available?
So typically we do version releases, major releases, about twice a year. Anytime between major releases when we need to push out an update or a fix, then we have incremental fixes between the major versions.
And if a customer who upgrades to 11.20 and they wanted to provide feedback after using the new version for a future update, how would a customer go about doing that?
There's a couple of different avenues that they can follow. They can always enter in ideas if there's additional things that they want to see, if something that we put into place in the version doesn't quite meet their needs and they want to see additional functionality, they can enter it in as a request. If there's an issue with the release, if something isn't working the way they expect after the release, then they can go into My Greenway and open up a support case. Product management is always looking forward to speaking with our customers, so they can always reach out directly to me, and I'll be happy to either speak with them or set them up with one of our business analysts that can go through additional ideas that they may have in detail.
Great, and we just want to let customers know, and perhaps they're not used to the new language yet, but the customer portal is now called My Greenway, and that's what we're referring to when we are discussing My Greenway. Well, Carol, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to discuss all the updates that are rolling out with Intergy version 11.20. We look forward to seeing all the great enhancements, and I'm sure our customers are looking forward to getting the upgrade. So thank you for taking the time out of your day to join me today on our podcast.
Thank you, Joe.
And for more information on Greenway Intergy, you can visit www.greenwayhealth.com. And on our website, you'll see all of our product solutions and how they may be able to work for your practice and the providers that are employed at your practice. That's www.greenwayhealth.com. Once again, we talked about Intergy version 11.20, which will be rolling out in September, with Carol Miner, Manager of Product Management here at Greenway Health. Thank you for listening to this episode of Putting Possibility into Practice, the podcast from Greenway Health. A reminder that you can download and subscribe to our podcast on the Apple iTunes Store, Google Play Music, Stitcher, and on SoundCloud. Until next time, I'm Joe Augustinelli, Social Media Manager at Greenway Health.